it's Brittany, and today I wanted to do a hair tutorial, and I wanted to add color into my dark hair because a lot of you guys were saying, you know, you're stuck with dark hair and you're not going to be able to experiment with different things, and I wanted to show you that even if you have darker hair, you can still do cool things with color and kind of alternative styles and really just play around with it. You're not necessarily stuck with one thing. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and let's get into it. To add color to my hair, I'm going to be using the Redken Color Rubble, and I have the purple color. It is called, where is the Ultraviolet, and then I also have the red color, which is Ready to Rock, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I'm kind of just going to go with the flow and kind of see what looks good as I'm doing it. I'm also going to give you some tips on how to apply it to make sure it shows up really vibrant on dark hair, because of course it's going to pick up better on lighter hair. To get started, I'm going to spray a little bit of dry shampoo on the ends of my hair. I do have freshly washed hair right now, and all I did was blow dry it, so it's like very clean, very kind of silky. It's not going to hold very well, but you still don't want oily hair to apply this product. I'm just going to spray this and kind of all over, and then kind of just scrunch your hair around. It will give it kind of like a messy, volumized look, but we're just doing this to make sure the product gets all throughout your hair and it's not concentrated in like any one spot. We're done. No, I'm kidding. What I'm going to do is section off my hair and just put it in a little messy bun, and we'll get to the rest later. And brush your hair out, make sure there's no knots or anything. Roll up your sleeves, grab a glove, which is already a little bit dyed from the red color. I did use that one just to sample it out on dark hair. I used it on my boyfriend though. He was the monkey for me. You're going to want to protect your clothing until the product dries. So I just grabbed a white towel, which probably will never come out. I already opened this one. All you have to do, the directions are on the back. It's pretty simple. The little felt tip comes separate, so you take out the little stopper and then you put the tip on. Also, you shake it before you do all that. And then you spin the felt tip until the color comes out the direction of the arrow. So I'm just going to spin this to get even more saturated color on the little end. I'm going to start to apply, and I think at the bottom layer I'm just going to do the tip of the hair because you're not going to see up here very much. And then what I'm going to do to even intensify the color more is to brush it out and then to apply more of the Redken Color Rubble over it. And it'll just kind of make sure all the pieces are saturated, and keep adding more until you get the desired color you are wanting. And the second time around, it'll definitely come out a lot more pigmented on your hair, especially if you have darker hair. Blonde hair, you might only need one application. And then using your own creative ability, just pick different pieces that you think would look good colored. Maybe one, you know, to the side, one in the back front, one in the front that'll kind of peek through under your layers. Just kind of like keep putting your layers down and then picking a piece, putting your layers up, seeing where color needs to be, and just start applying. Really just have fun with this. With a fresh glove, I'm just going to take my next color, the purple color. Anywhere that I see patches, at least for the style that I'm trying to achieve, I'm going to fill. I'm not going to totally make it perfect. It kind of is like a grungy more look, and I would say a super polished thing. And I'm going to fill it with the purple. And just doing the same thing, except this time I'm not parting it because I actually want to see where everything's falling. Just shaking it, twisting it, and applying it. Wow, the purple is much more pigmented on brunette hair than the red. I mean, the red shows up, but I need 2 layers. This one, and I am good to go. Wow, good to know. And I'm back. All I did was let everything set in my hair and kind of dry. I would wait maybe like 5 minutes. All I used was a 1-inch curling iron to style my hair, and I curled the hair towards my face instead of away from my face. I feel like it kind of gives it like a more natural look, and then I just combed the curls out with my fingers. And you can leave it here if you want, or you can mess around with some styles. So I'm going to do braids because I feel like when you have like little pieces of color through your hair, braids look really great, even highlights. It really kind of defines the braid and makes it look thicker. For the hairstyle, I'm going to create a deeper part on one side. And what I'm going to do is grab a chunk at the very top where your bangs would be. This is great if you're growing out your bangs or just have a longer fringe on the side. And I'm going to take 3 pieces, braid them over twice, and take this piece closest to my bang area, grab a little chunk of hair and braid it in. Grab a little chunk of hair, braid it in. You just keep doing this. I'm going to grab the little pieces and spread them apart to make the braid a little bit fuller and thicker. When you're done, you should have something like this, and ignore how dirty this hat is. My dogs like to lay on it, but I feel like this would look really kind of cute and like effortless with like one of these hats. I'm gonna try, I think, a top knot. So let's see. Just like, it's so simple, just like changing a hairstyle, adding an accessory. You can really play with a lot of different styles and find what you like the most, what you feel like works for you. I know I get a lot of people saying, oh, I love what you do, but I could never wear it, or like, how do you do all this stuff? Honestly, you never know what's gonna work for you and what's not gonna work for you unless you try it. And you know, maybe you'll try it and it will be a fail, but at least you know, and at least you did something different. And you know, that's the way you can really build your style, is just by sampling things, wearing it, just taking pictures in it, seeing how you feel. If you feel like you and you feel comfortable, then you know that's probably something you should continue doing. For this style, really simple. All you're gonna need is a hair tie, and you can do this on messy, clean hair, anything pretty much. Top portion of your hair, and you can either do a bun, a little knot, a pony. Really try everything out and see what you like best. First, let's try a top knot. If I was going to do a top knot, I would twist my hair very thin and tight. Twist a little knot. Keep twisting. It's so little. Okay, first one did not work for my face, but hey, at least I tried. Let's try grabbing a bigger portion and let's do a pony. So instead of grabbing here, I'm gonna grab here. I feel like this looks a lot better for my face, but everyone is different. This one turned out to be very Ariana Grande. But yeah, pretty much this whole video, I just wanted to showcase that you can try something new, and maybe it won't work for you, maybe it will, but really the whole point of style is just testing things out and just seeing what feels like you and combining things and just being creative pretty much. Let me know if you try any of these at home. Post a picture on Instagram. You can just tag me. It is Balyn. Brittany is the hashtag I use, and I think that's what tags me in where I can see the tag photos, if that makes sense. But yeah, let me know if you try any of these or if you just try anything different. And I wish you all success, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! On like a lot of thrift stores, they are the Levi's in the 501. I don't know if that will help you. They're the waist 30, length 30, and they hit really nice. I usually fold them over because they're like a little bit long.